Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Dominions 5, Warriors of the Faith, where our Dominion, speaking of which, covers almost all of the mainland now. It's just missing Pristina. But aside from that, all worship the Doom Pig. They just don't swear fealty to him right now. So we're working on fixing that. We've taken a second Throne of Ascension. And I actually watched this battle we had here back over in slow motion to see how it was getting on and stuff like that. And I've drawn a bit of an important conclusion, and that conclusion is I need way more of these things. These Gutuatas, the tattoo artists, basically. I need way more of them because by himself he simply cannot activate enough tattoos to ensure that I take the fewest number of casualties possible. I need like a good 2 or 3 of these per army, I think, running around, helping me out, frankly, in order to make this work. So I'm going to put the Boarlord and the Sequani Stargazer on hold here, and I'm going to recruit another one of these fellas instead up here, and I'm going to keep recruiting them for a little while, I think. Meanwhile, Doompig and a few of the other druids and stuff here are casting various summon spells. We're going to summon some ogres and horned serpents and stuff. Make a very strange army of magically summoned creatures and stuff. Including lots and lots of boar warriors. That's what we're building at the moment. Lots and lots of boar warriors. And again, these guys, to make them really good, we're going to want those tattoos to be activated. Because at the minute, they are sacred, so when they're blessed, they will get half damage from blunt, piercing, and slashing damage, which is good. Then they'll have the regeneration as well, so they'll regain lost hit points during the battle. And I'm hoping that on top of the magic boar tattoo, that will mean that these guys will be, pretty difficult to kill, really. Pretty difficult to kill is the hope. So, yeah. The skeptics out there probably been saying, "Oh, it's such a bad idea using blessing strats on a human unit." But look, 14 hit points. These guys are 14 hit points. You're taking half damage from most mundane sources. It's and you're regenerating the hits that you do take. I think they're good. I think they're going to be good. That's my prediction. They're going to actually be quite good. The naysayers will be silenced. So anyway, we're claiming this throne here. Catavolcus down here is searching for a magic site. And, things are going relatively well. Still haven't dealt with the War Elephants of Doom, but possibly quite soon I will be. We shall see. We also got a unique named hero. Where has he gone? Corix here. Corix the Blinded. Although, I've decided I'm going to rename him to Geriatrix. Because he's 118 years old. Yeah. Anyway. So, but he's a powerful, unique hero, dude. That has joined us, which is good. How's research doing? Yep, conjuration level 4, and then we'll be looking into construction. So, at the moment, based on the magic and stuff we've got, really, like battle mages that do direct damage stuff are not really going to be a big thing for us, it seems. Generally speaking, that's your fire, air, and water mages tend to do a lot of that, as you can see on here. Although there's a few things, like Stellar Cascades. That's a thing. Astral Geyser. Horror marking stuff. Oof. Tiny holes are blasted into the astral space. For a short time, rays of astral energy will blast out of the holes, and anyone hit will be severely horror marked. Now, horror marking is a whole other thing. Horror marking, if you get horror marked, you will get attacked by increasingly more powerful horrors, which are these strange creatures that live in the void beyond. Slightly Lovecraftian. And you really don't want to get horror marked, basically, is the thing. You do not want to get horror marked, because they'll never stop coming for you. But being able to horror mark an enemy, that'd be good. That'd be good. But anyway, mostly we're looking at construction and conjuration. We're going to build and summon things. I think mostly. There's also the matter of blood sacrifices. As you can see, we do have some blood slaves. We're getting 3 of them per month. Although the unrest is growing here as a result of that, unfortunately, the slave market. Unrest is going to increase by 2 per turn here. So what I'm actually going to do is, well, get 10 defense in this province now, which will cancel out one of those, so I'll only increase by 1 per turn, but in future turns I'm going to essentially just recruit enough defense there that it will cancel out and combat the effect of the slave market, and then we'll just keep getting free blood slaves, which will allow us to do blood sacrifices. In fact, should we have a go? Should we have a go? And see, the druids can do it, so blood sacrifice. I need to give him some blood slaves. Probably can't do an awful lot with just 3, though, having said that. But let's have a look. Sacrifice. I don't know how blood sacrifices work, honestly. I guess we're going to find out. Alright, well, I think we're done with everything for this turn. So let's go ahead and do it. Vital Statistics has claimed the second throne, the throne of the Second Age, which incidentally is our second throne of Ascension. Getafix has summoned ogres. Geriatrix has summoned some horned serpents, and Doompig has summoned some ogres. Cativulcus has found a magic site in the Forest of Idun. Oh, nice. That was lucky. What did he find? He found the Crown Woods, which produce a nature gem per turn, and 40 resources as well. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Looking around here, and I'm thinking it might be a good idea to build a new fort somewhere. I haven't actually built any extra fortifications so far. Which is possibly bad of me, but then I haven't had a great need for them so far. I don't have any particular choke points that would be a good idea to defend, except for, I guess, Pustinia. If I can capture Pustinia and then put a stonking great fortress there to defend this, that would be a very good idea. But because my enemy is sort of trapped over here, and the independents don't attack you actively like the AI does, it's sort of a non-issue. But it might be a good idea to put a fortress down here somewhere. That's got a fair bit of population, 5,000 odd population down here, basically just to gather resources from all this. See, might be a good idea, especially because this province here produces quite a bit of resources, and it's got a relatively decent amount of income. Like Oak Halls, I think might be a good name for a place where you want to build another little city fortress thing, isn't it? Oak Halls. We should call it the Oak Hall, in fact. Bordering the Forest of Idun and the Gladewood. So I think that might be something I decide to do, just to increase our income effectively more than anything else, because our income's a bit rubbish at the moment. I don't like it. I do not appreciate how rubbish it is at the moment. How much money have we got right now? Yeah, not a lot. Not really. That'd be enough under ordinary circumstances with another faction. That'd be enough only to, build one temple and then that's it. It's rubbish. Bloody rubbish. So, I think these guys, I'm going to have them attack the Jaguar tribe guys in Oak Halls, drive them out, and we'll start building a fortress there, I think. We'll start with a palisade, but, it'll eventually become better. More of these guys. More boar warriors. One of our stargazers has arrived in the Grey Mercs to try and prevent some of the bad juju that's happening, although we haven't had much lately, but, He's built a temple in Utavania. Good. Where should we send him next, I suppose, is the question. So he can go down here. Yes, Tutamaris is the new guy here. Oh, he's got water magic, interesting. And look, loads of ogres and stuff. There's an ogre. Never encountered ogres before. They have 26 hit points, 11 protection, 10 attack skill, 9 defense skill. And they've got great clubs which do a ton of damage. Oh, you stand a good chance of doing some damage even to a full plate armored knight with that. My goodness. Let's see. They're cold resistant and they have mountain survival. Might as well throw them into the main blob, I guess. Yeah, sure. And horned serpents, which are obviously giant snakes. Have venomous fangs, which do poison, strong poison damage. They're poison resistant. They are cold-blooded, so they get exhausted very quickly when fighting in cold provinces, being reptiles, obviously. They can swim across rivers. They have forest survival, swamp survival. They are animals, and they are undisciplined. So they might have to go in a separate squad, I think. Dump those in there. Now, here's the thing. What's the combat speed like? Not very good. It's quite slow. Yeah, I don't think I want them in that squad. Maybe put them in... No, that's not very good either. Fortunately, we have a big morale penalty if I tried to create an extra squad here. 4 is a bit too many, unfortunately. I wonder if I should take these claymen. Oh, but that'll give them -1 morale. Although they have 50 morale, and they're mindless, so actually it doesn't matter. That's fine. I'm thinking I might make these guys bodyguards, you see. Is the idea. I'll take these 3 and give them to Tutamaris. And their battle orders will be guard commander. You cast Awaken Tattoos. Awaken Tattoos. Awaken Tattoos. Awaken Tattoos. And I'm hoping between you two... you will be able to do all of the tattoo awakening shenanigans we need. That's probably more than enough, actually, considering those are the only guys with tattoos in this army. Well, them and the very small quantity of horsemen. Which is it worth recruiting them instead of more boar warriors? Might be. In fact, I think I will. Okay, so yeah, you guys are moving into Oak Halls. These guys are waiting for now, I guess. Still waiting, still biding our time before we go up here. It's Giant's Rest. And then onwards to elsewhere, like Flower Meadow of Forest, for example. Although, yeah, all those barbarians, they could do some damage to Doompig, and they could do some damage to those ogres as well, actually, and the snakes. A little bit scary, those guys up there, actually, weirdly enough. But hey. And, let's see. Geriatrix is wounded. He's blind. Oh, of course he is, yeah. We know that. Duh. Let's have a look at him in here, actually. What spells can he cast? He can summon earth elementals in battle. He could do that with it if we gave him a load of earth gems. Anything particularly awesome? Astral Shield. Gift to the hand. No, personal regeneration. Heal. You could do lots of healing. But there's nothing here that's particularly tasty as far as I can tell. No, not really. I think we might have, if I'm not mistaken, some magic items to give out, though. Yes, I almost forgot about these. Pendant of Luck and the Rabbit Foot Charm for Doompig. Now, I think the pendant, the Rabbit Foot Charm, you have to sort of activate somehow. Let's see. Cast specific spell. Might be wrong. Might be wrong. Maybe I am wrong. We'll know if we get into a battle if this Twist Fate has worked, I suppose. But anyway, he is lucky with that equipped, at least. Lucky units are protected by fate. While lucky, there is a 75% chance of not being harmed by an attack that would otherwise have been fatal. The lucky one is protected from magic as well as normal attacks, but not from attacks that cause instant death. Luck does not provide any benefits for undead and inanimate beings, so yeah, it lets them potentially avoid an attack for free, which is nice. Yes. Alright. Okay. He's moving down that way. It's quite difficult to keep track of everything and keep a good pace while also talking at the same time. It's a game that requires brain power, and I find particularly that talking and commentating drains said brain power pretty dramatically. Unfortunately. A lot of unrest in worship. I'm gonna pay attention to that and see how much that goes up next turn. So there might be a hidden magic site or something there causing issues in worship. Just notice how all these are unrest 0. That's unrest 11, although mostly because of the slave market. But unrest 25 here, bit of an issue. And yeah, all this misfortune. There's lots of misfortune about. I dislike it. Surprisingly strong Dominion all the way out here as well. That I do like. Anyway, although, look at this. The Ensorcelled Swamp was ours, and now it's been pushed back, probably by Roos over here. We're going to need to keep building temples, I think. Alright. 4 commanders are doing nothing. Who's doing nothing? Geriatrics is doing nothing. How about ritual spells? Can we summon more ogres? No, we can't afford it right now. Could certainly afford some killer mantises, though. I don't know about more, vine men. I was going to go for the horned serpents, but you know what? How about vine men? It's cheaper. What's this, though? Sounder of boars. Summons a sounder of great boars. Great boars are almost as heavy as an ox and are sacred to the people of Mopani. They are like less powerful versions of Doompig himself, those are. Aren't they great boars? I remember reading about that in his description. Unfortunately, it costs 20 nature gems to do that. Which I could... actually, tell you what. How about we do this? We go to alchemy. We convert some of these fire gems I don't need into more astral pearls. And then we use these astral pearls to... Bollocks, I did it the wrong way around. Get nature gems. 20 nature gems. Cast ritual spell. Sounder of boars. What's sloth of bears? Summons a sloth of great bears and binds them to service. Is that what a group of bears is called? A sloth? If that's the case, this is the first time I've ever heard it. Summons a great bear. Yeah, I think the great boars we won though, just because. Well, surely it must be better because it costs more, is my thinking, and also you have to be a priest to do it, and also it's very appropriate for our faction. So let's do Sounder of Boars. See what happens. I wonder if one of these guys can do something as well. Tutor Maris. Cast a ritual spell. Sloth of Bears? No, we don't have anything for it. We could do... No, can't even summon a Vine Man. He could summon crocodiles, though, if we had some more nature gems. I think I'll leave it for now. Research. You're sacrificing. I still don't know what that actually does, which is amusing, but I still don't know what that actually does. It might be a thing where there's a chance for something to happen. It doesn't seem to have done anything yet. So, I can transfer him some more blood slaves, though, see if he has a bit more success. So we're getting like 3 a turn from the slave market down here, so. Alright, end turn. Oh, sorry. Who's doing nothing? Doompig, wait. Get a fixed research. Okay. And then you guys. You're moving. You're moving. Ah, the Stargazer. Right, you just wait. You live there now. That's what you do. You just live there and do fortune telling. Geriatrics has cast Sounder of Boars, and there was a battle in Oak Halls. Let's see this one and see how it went. What are we dealing with here? We are dealing with Jaguar tribe slingers, who are also armed with spears. I'm not too worried about them. Jaguar tribe warriors. These guys, on the other hand, a bit beefier. Definitely a bit beefier. Alright. Pro tip, by the way. Press Z. The shortcut for slow motion. If you feel the battle is getting a bit overwhelming, you can't keep track of everything that's going on, especially if you're using it in this view, and you want to pay attention to the minutiae, use slow motion. I'll put it back on standard for now, though. How many of our guys are right? Yeah. I'm seeing the invulnerability being applied quite a lot here. Good. That's what we want. Get in amongst those slingers and start chopping them to bits. Here come the cavalry, and hopefully we can kill this Jaguar tribe priest here and then call it a day, effectively. He's been casting so much magic, he's already at 68 fatigue. Good grief. Although, to be fair, what state is our tattoo artist in? Yeah, he's actually 106. He's now unconscious. I think. Because I think if you get to 100 fatigue, you fall unconscious. So, yeah. Casting spells takes it out of you, basically. They haven't quite routed yet, but sure they will soon. You guys all invulnerable and stuff still? I don't know how long that invulnerability lasts for, you know. Oh, this guy's cursed. Holy shit. Cursed unit is very unlucky during battles, increases the chance of getting permanent afflictions. Yeah, and he's already got limp and battle fright. Wow. This guy's had some bad luck. Yeah, I don't know how long that invulnerability lasts. That's interesting. I never even considered that. I just assumed it lasted for the rest of the battle, but potentially it doesn't. So maybe I should be having my tattoo priests, whatever we're calling them, wait a turn or two before casting awaken tattoos. I don't know. Well, we seem to be kicking their asses. Although I reckon we took a fair few casualties on this one, just by eyeballing it. I think we definitely lost a few people here. Yeah, we can quit now. Yeah, we lost a few here and there. And a pony knight, a few warriors. We lost our hornblower, which is annoying. Lost some javelineers. Yeah, a few casualties. 9 in total. But we did win quite handily there. The noble warriors just absolutely chopped their slingers to pieces there. Look at that, 34 kills. Very nice. Oak Hills is now ours. And I'm going to have vital statistics construct a temple to start with, actually, but then we'll move on to constructing palisades. Okay. So, a bunch of great boars. That's nice. I think I might deploy these guys on the flank along with our boar god. You know, his little horde of mini boars following him around. That's pretty cool. Are these like the great boars that the Vanheim get, or are they slightly different? For those veterans watching, I don't know. Doom pig. 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 I don't know where I'm going with this. Right, how to organize this. No. Put the horses in there, for starters. That would be a good place to start. As for that, where do I put all the boars? Because I've run out of we're taking morale penalties now. Honestly, the horned serpents are kind of a pain in the arse. They're actually a bit of a pain in the arse. Can I have them join one of these? No, not without taking -2 morale. Ugh. I think the Horned Serpents were a mistake. I can't seem to organize it in a fashion that I am happy with. Meanwhile, let's put the boars up there. Let's put the boars up there. They will... they're under split, so I can't give them any orders, actually. But they'll just start up there. Yeah. Alongside Doompig and yeah, it'll just be charge of the magic boars, and I'm sure it'll be just a giggle to watch, so we'll just see what happens, eh? I want more of these guys though, I've decided. And another one of these guys. Oh, I can't afford it. Never mind. Ignore me. Can he afford it, Captain? Alright. Geriatrics. How does he compare to a regular Elder Druid? Where's Getafix? Yeah, he has even more research ability than Getafix, which is pretty sweet. I really wish I could get someone with air magic. Really, really wish I could. But I'd need 50 air gems just to get them a point of air magic. And it'd be great, though, because once I have air magic, I could start making these enchanted quills, which are an item you can give to people, and it boosts their research output each turn by quite a bit. I could give a quill to like all of these guys, and the net gain in research would be massive. But unfortunately, not a single bit of air magic to rub together between the lot of them, so it's not on the table as an option, unfortunately. We've got another... Oh, no, you're staying there, aren't you? That's your job is to stay here. Could you build us a lab? You could for 500 gold. Because if you did that, that way he could productively research whilst remaining in this province doing his fortune telling. Honestly, I am starting to question the I am starting to question the sanity of trying to put these guys in every province. The upkeep for that must be surely massive, because mages have pretty high upkeep, I think. Yeah, I'll tell you what, you can go down that way to the site of where my new fortress is going to be eventually. How about that? You guys just wait for now. Geriatrics, you can research. And, yeah. He could probably lead those snakes, actually. Again, not without taking -1 to morale. But maybe that's better than nothing. Not much better than nothing, I suspect. Alright, yeah, he's just going to sit there and research. Although, maybe he can forge some useful magic item that I can give to someone. Probably not really, actually. Berserker belt. It makes you go berserk, effectively. That's interesting. Another long-term goal is I want to make a really souped-up boar lord. I think that would be kind of potentially quite fun. Or maybe even a souped-up opponent chieftain, but mostly the boar lord because of his sacred blessing stuffs. And buffing up vital statistics is obviously still an option as well, actually. But yeah. He's fire resistant. I'm not entirely sure why. Why are you fire resistant, vital statistics? I don't remember why. But apparently he is. Okay, fine. Anyway. Let's see. This is frozen over again, so how about we try and sneak in this way again? Brilliant. Yeah, winter is coming. So therefore, we'll be able to cross here. And so will they. Which will certainly make things interesting. Ooh, the Greater Wild. With a name like that, you'd expect there to be something good there. And actually, very high income there. That is interesting. Does it border Pustinia? It does, you know. Because Pustinia is probably where I'm going to build fortress number 3. Okay, well anyway. Thoughts. Unexpected events coercion. One of the nobles is afraid of uprisings. Defense plus 10. That's a good event for us. We've got extra 10 defense for free in Worshin, which will help reduce the unrest. I suppose there's a good reason for him to be afraid of uprisings then in that case. Speaking of reducing unrest, there we go. That will reduce unrest by 2 per month and cancel out the slave market, basically. Which is what we needed to happen. We've built a temple in Oak Halls, which is good. And Luctarius is here just chilling around, making sure that there are no bad things happen, I guess, with his fortune-telling abilities. But vital statistics, me old mate. I'd like you to build palisades here, but I don't have enough gold. Curses. This is the problem. My income is so rubbish. I wonder if this is is it a side effect of the particular faction I'm playing, or the era I'm playing in, or just the way I've been mismanaging my faction? I don't know. my income, I'm not used to it being this bad. Admittedly, my Dominion doesn't have any positive production or income bonuses, because I spunked all the points on making Doom Pig good, basically. Well, let's add these guys here. We could... Do I have any earth gems? I've got some. Perform... Yeah, cast a ritual spell. Could do Sounder of Boars again if I had enough nature gems. And I potentially could get that many nature gems if I used some astral pearls. Awaken some vine men. Summon some bears. Packs of wolves. Actually, that is a ritual spell, isn't it? Yeah, it is a ritual spell. Very expensive one, though, Sounder of Boars. Very expensive. I'm going to leave it for now. Just keep researching, my dude. And, he's still blood sacrificing, but I have no idea what it's doing. I genuinely haven't got a clue. What's the army I've got right here? I've got these guys guarding these two. And then this lot. Do I want to try and take on the elephants? Do you know what? I'm going to give it a try. I'm sick of these guys being here. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I want them gone. It's only 20 enemy units, but it's the 4 Waller elephants that... I mean, we're going to win this, I'm fairly certain, but I'm wary of how many casualties I'm going to take in the process due to the war elephants. I've probably been stressing over this way more than I should have, but I prefer to be cautious rather than, you know, play with reckless abandon, generally. Anyway, what are you doing? You are doing... Oh, you are a diseased priest, aren't you? So you're doing bugger all right now. You go over there. Builds a temple at some point. Enter. 2 commanders are doing nothing. You're doing nothing. And anyone else doing nothing? I'm looking for someone to hit N for next. There we go. Vital statistics is doing nothing. So he can wait as well. End turn. Research and conjuration is complete. Good. Battle at Giant's Rest. Right, let's see it. How do we take on the war elephants? There they are. Beasts, these things. They got trample, 64 hit points. Attack skill and defense skill are a bit but strength 20. It's tough to do 20 damage. They are pretty nasty. The weakness of them, I suppose, is that if you can get them to go, you can get them to go mad and start trampling over their own guys, which maybe will happen here. I don't know. Maybe they'll just kill a bunch of my ogres. Look at this. Boar warriors, actual boars, ogres. What a mess. Meanwhile, our cavalry are holding perhaps longer than they really need to. And Doompig himself is closing in on the rear with his super fast speed. Thanks to Gift of the Hair, I think, has been cast on him, hasn't it? Wow, look, so many icons he's got right now. It's crazy. Where is the icon? Maybe he didn't cast it successfully. I don't see it anywhere. Maybe it already wore off, I don't know. But he's closing in for the kill. As is everything else, apparently. The trampling is real. Yeah, these guys can trample, can't they? Yep. Are they sacred? They're blessed right now. It says they in here they're sacred to the people of Marverny. If great boars are sacred, that is almost a game changer. Look, they've got regeneration and all the effects, so ooh. Maybe that's what makes them worth all those earth gems, huh? Not earth gems, nature gems. Because they'll benefit from this and regeneration. Oh, that changes a lot, that does. Hordes of battle boars might be a thing going forwards. I think we lost a lot of ogres there, though. Actually, I tell a lie, we didn't lose any. It just looked like we did for some reason. Fair enough. Great Boar's got the most of the kills there, unsurprisingly. Murdered all the elephants. Wow, really? After all that? I thought the elephants would kill a ton of our guys. Definitely kill a few ogres at the very least. I guess not. Wow. Well, alright then. Giant's Rest is now ours. I am rather happy about this state of affairs, I have to say. Maybe we should go on a conquering rampage up north while these guys are down south. Do you know what? In fact, I think that's a grand idea. Let us go and find out whatever this thing here is, this skull-like thing. Can we... Although, having said that, there's no way to get to here from here, because there's mountains and a lake in the way. But we'll go take the Grey Mountains anyway. Fine, whatever. With our army of boars. How many... We're getting 2 nature gems per month. I could really do with more than that, you know. Who have we got? Tutor Maris, you have nature magic. How about you head off into the woods and start searching for nature gem producing magic sites? He's only got 1 point of nature magic. In fact, geriatrics would arguably be better because he's got 2 points of it. How much would it cost to empower him to get a 3rd point of it? 45 nature gems. Yeah, that's probably out of the question, really. He can go and in a second, cast ritual spell. Sounder of Boars. Yeah, it's only one level 1 nature to do that. So Tutor Maris could summon boars if we need to, or this fella. Actually, let's. I don't know what this blood sacrificing is achieving. Frankly, I think it's probably. If I had to guess, I would say what it's doing is boosting our Dominion growth or something. I would imagine that's probably what it's doing. But that's just an educated guess. Speaking of Dominion, we're losing it over here a bit, aren't we? I don't like that. Don't like it very much at all. Anyway. You research, geriatrics will move into here, and I'm going to have him running around. Because the thing is, he's also got 4 points of astral and 2 points of earth, so this guy is going to be, like, hopefully, a magic site hunting machine, is the idea. In spite of the fact that he's blind, of course. He's just walking around the woods with his walking stick. Hello? Is there a magic site here? I can't see anything. But apparently, in spite of his blindness, he should be quite good at it, I hope. Anyway. Should I end the turn now? Can Vital Statistics build a... No, we still can't build palisades. Slightly not enough money. I'm not even recruiting anything right now. Whatever. We'll just let the turn end, I think. 2 commanders are doing nothing. Who would those be? Ah! Akko, our scout, in Shepherd's Haven. So what have they got here? It's owned by Roos. 130 enemy units. Roosian warriors, Roosian hunters, Chewed, I think that's pronounced chewed, but I, in my head, always end up pronouncing it chud, and it makes me giggle. But yeah, they've got chudged skin shifters, wolves and bear warriors. Huge scorpion beast was seen towering over the army. Several amphipteres, whatever they are, could be seen flying over the army camp. Local defense of the province only consists of one officer and few loyal henchmen. That is a hefty army, indeed. However, Akko, I'm going to send you onwards to try and explore this area over here. See what else they've got. That seems to be potentially their main army, I would guess. Interesting. I'll wait till we clash with them. That's going to be something to see, isn't it? All right. In the meantime... you are still doing nothing. Wait, my friend, wait. Battle in the Grey Mountains. This is Doompig and friends doing what they do. Doing their thing. Yeah, these guys have all had their invulnerability applied. Brilliant. 23 protection versus mundane attacks. It's like the equivalent of wearing black steel armor. They've got some heavy cavalry, but against this lot, I don't think it's not going to do much. Are those... No, those are my ogres. I'm facing the other direction, and I was thinking to myself, have they got ogres? Yeah, this didn't last very long. Poor Doompig didn't even get a chance to get into combat. There was nothing subtle about this battle plan. It was basically just take this living battering ram of creatures and ogres and ram it straight up the gut. But hey, who can argue with those results? Good grief. Do you know what? Having the two tattoo magicians here is probably a little overkill, if I'm honest, for considering the only units in the army that get the tattoo stuff of these guys and these guys. Oh, he's not even got battle orders set. He's awakening tattoos. He's doing sweet FA. Let's have him advance and cast spells. And actually be over here with the rest of them. Lost his bodyguards, though, it seems. Unless I've brought the wrong guy. I brought the wrong guy. Ha ha! That would explain it. Oh, dear. Someone probably spotted that in the video and was yelling at me in the comments about it. Never mind. Never mind. Thinking of drawing these guys back a bit in order to get a bit more utility out of Doompig, honestly. Don't know if it'll make much difference. Ooh, Lake Purple, which is populated by the first aquatic creatures we've seen, which is Triton guards and Tritons. Yeah, these merman-looking dudes here, Tritons. They are aquatic dudes that live in the sea, or indeed in this lake. See these big oceans out here? They're not empty, folks. There's stuff living in them. And quite frequently, it might be something like Tritons, or it could be a Kraken, or it could be illithid mind flayers. It could be all sorts. There's lots of nasty things that live in the ocean in this game. So, something to watch out for. Anyway, we've taken the Grey Mountains. I'm going to add a bit of defense there. Very high unrest here. In fact, you guys... There's got to be a weird magic site here doing something, isn't there? Inkpot End, what's that? Spreads deadly disease and increases unrest by 5. Holy crap, get out. Leave! Move away! We should never have come here. Oh my word. Yeah, that's... Okay, this place was a complete waste of time. Wow. Yeah, never mind. Shame you can't destroy magic sites, innit? Because that is... Ugh. Inkpot End is nasty. Deadly diseases and unrest and oh god, horrible place, horrible place. Leave this place, leave. This place is cursed. This place is cursed. Meanwhile, down here in the south, let's finally build palisades. Good stuff. You, two tomatoes. You're going to go that way. Can you cross over that? Whatever. You're going to go and meet up with these guys down here, because I want this army to have an extra tattoo magician. Basically, that's what I want. But yes, I'm going to build this fortress here, and it's going to be good. We build a temple as well. We can. Brilliant. All right. On that note, folks, as we flee the cursed Grey Mountains... I should have known this thing here was bad news. Just look at it. As we flee the cursed Grey Mountains, I leave it for here, folks. It's the end of this episode. We've come up to about 45 minutes. So thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll see you next time.